Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of four between the Arkansas Travelers and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cabrera will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, Cesar Pistorius. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ball to second. And that's the second out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good... Coming to the plate now, Edward Perez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. To short, hit hard. To his right, Walton. And there's out number 2. A chance now to take a look at how the home team. Now batting, Edward Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Edward.
And the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Now the 0-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Rodriguez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Law, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in, Edward Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on center. Lewis going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 23 for him thus far, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck.
Edward Perez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lewis coasts under it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Striding into the box, Cesar Pistorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance, Edward Perez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Another 0-2 home. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. kicking off the top of the ninth, Evan White. And they'll need him to get something going here. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cabrera with his 4th win this season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Springfield Cardinals: 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Travelers, 2 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors. They left 12.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Arkansas Travelers and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Garcia is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting keep his pitch count down. If he can do that,
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Even though that pitcher was able.
Stepping into the box, Edward Perez. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Under it is the left fielder. And the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors in one. Stepping up now, Kyle Lewis. He singled his last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. Perez charging in on it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now to the plate, number 72. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
1-1.
Towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Pisturis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
even though they're up
1-1-1.
load early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot.
At the plate, Edward Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. To his right, Law. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in, Adam Law.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Law.
1-1-1.
Swung on and grounded out towards second. Perez is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Julio Rodriguez.
Right
The
fielder,
1-2.
Julio Rodriguez.
1-1.
The inning is it sent out to second. Perez gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Arkansas leads this thing 12-0. Now at the plate, Edward Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Standing in, Kyle Lewis. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
The pitch. Sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So stepping in, Edward Perez. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Popped high in the air. Number 69 is there, 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Donnie Walton. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Perez is right there. And there are 2 away now.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-2, the final score in this. Him up well. Healy wins his 3rd of the season. Garcia was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Arkansas Travelers and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 84 will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Edward Perez.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to short.
Right there.
Walk
Pick up the
is
ball.
there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight. Stepping in, Evan White. He reached on a single in his first try.
Evan White.
Runners off for second. Grounded to the right. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first.